You help make a difference? I'm Allie Stevens with Casa Child Advocates of Montgomery County. We train and support volunteers to be the voice of children in the foster care system. Kids are removed from their home because of abuse and neglect, and we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
What can the Better Living for Texans program do for you? You can learn how to increase your consumption of fruits and vegetables, choose foods that are relatively inexpensive and good to eat, make your food dollars last longer, prepare quick, nutritious meals, help your children learn how to eat healthier snacks, and much more. Our program is committed to helping people like you improve your health through providing research-based nutrition education in a friendly, cost-free, and relaxed environment. We are Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, helping Texans make their lives better.
Don't forget to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play or Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM. That's Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on the computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. A Lone Star Community Radio. Broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us on the Cindy Cochran Show. I'm Cindy Cochran, along with Richard Schischler, who you know and love. Richard is that kind of guy that you have to have someone like him, someone that you love to hate. But it's great to have him here because he helps me. And when I start struggling with anything, like trying to figure out what the name of something is. But he's right there.
Oh, that's my favorite game to play with you.
I know. You wait long enough. I'm going, hurry. What? Look it up on the internet or something. He goes right after it. And so he doesn't want me to fail at all. No, he starts laughing. He's rolling his eyes and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But along with him, we have a special guest today, and her name is Marilyn Kasmiersky. Did I get it right with the accents? Okay, good. Anyway, so she's going to talk about Family Promise Gala that they're going to have here in Conroe, and it's going to be at the. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be Margaritaville. How could I forget that name? That name is just. It just evokes all kind of things. But Margaritaville is going to be hosting that Family Promise, and they promised not to drink too many margaritas, and that was part of the promise, right? Okay. Anyway, we've got her with us, and we're going to find out about that, and it's really exciting because Conroe has a lot of different events that are going on all the time, and it's getting close to Valentine's Day, so she's going to tell you what a Valentine's you may be thinking, oh, should I take my wife to the show? Should I take her out to eat? And then you may find out that you could take her to dine and dance today. So, Marilyn, thank you so much for being here. You're so cute.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, thank you so much. I know what a busy thing it is to try and put something together. Even a little party, a dinner party is hard to put together. But when you put a gala together, that makes it huge, that you've got to fill it, to seat them, and make sure people aren't sitting in the places that they don't like the other people and that kind of thing. So that's got to be fun. You wind your eyes like, you've been there?
Yes.
So I understand that because I've had people that are doing the seating and they have no idea who's going, that these people are Democrats, these people are Republicans, so we're going to put them in the same table.
We're bipartisan, by the way.
Yes. We love everybody. We just want you to come and go to the silent auction for sure. I know you don't have a silent auction. Y'all probably are not everybody whispering and doing that. The silent auction, it would always I love those things. So we want to talk about some of the items that you guys have, because you always cook up really good items.
We do.
And Conroe and the stores and the people here are so generous that they want to help. They want to do something that's good for the community and good for these people that you guys work with. And that's what I want to find out. Is who are you serving in the Family Promise organization? Who do you serve?
Well, Family Promise of Montgomery County actually transitions homeless families with children up to 18 years old out of the crisis of homelessness into long-term stability.
Oh, that's great.
So a lot of people don't even realize there's a lot of homeless families with children. They think that homelessness is mental illness, which is a part of it, addiction, or people that don't want help. They never think about it as children. And actually, Conroe ISD this year to date has 1,000 registered school-aged children that are homeless. That's not counting the other school districts in Montgomery County. Last year, there was over 1,300 registered. So that's also not counting the newborns up to school age. So there is something that people are not aware of, and we want to share the good news that there is an organization right here in your own community that is taking care of the families, trying to transition them out of and empower them out of homelessness into long-term stability and make sure their children have a brighter future. And we think every child deserves a home. It's a big job.
Amen. Yeah. And that, see, it really is good, and it's comforting, because we always feel guilty if we see like some children on the street and you're like, oh, well, I don't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do with them. I wouldn't know what to, where to take them or anything like that. But this organization is exactly that you seek that out, you find who needs help, and then you help them. And so it does make everybody feel a little more comforted. You still feel guilty, but because you want to do more. And so in this gala, you can find out what you can do, right?
Absolutely. We are celebrating 25 years this year of Family Promise in Montgomery County.
Wow.
Which is huge for us. And we don't want to be the best kept secret. So many people don't even realize that we're here. So we're trying to widen the net and let people realize far and wide in our own community the resources that are here for families with children. So with the gala, it's our 25-year celebration. We have a lot of faith community partners, community business partners. And this year we're excited with our gala because we have a gala chair, and her name is Brittany Moss. She's a former Mrs. Texas. And
great.
Krista Carter, her very good friend, in addition to two of our board members, are helping co-chair the gala, Emma Arnott and Linda Gowan. So we have a great dynamic team working really hard to make this a fabulous event for our whole community. And the beauty is, like you said, it's Valentine's weekend, so people can come, have a nice dinner, and they can have live auctions, silent auction, learn about us. And then we have the Bottomland Band coming to play, so there'll be a party afterwards. So if it's a big celebration and everybody's invited, we want to make sure that people come with sponsorships. We have a few more openings for sponsorships for tables, all different levels, and so we welcome that. We do have a print deadline coming up, so don't delay.
Yes.
But I think it's an event that people won't want to miss.
No, it sounds like it. It sounds like you can dress however you want to. You want to be foo-foo, you want to be bougie, you want to be, and come out there, and because this is just about getting everybody together and making them aware. And so you can, now the Bottomland Band.
Yes.
Is, their genre is what, do you think?
I would say they're kind of I'm just learning about them, but they're a band that brings a lot of excitement and energy. They're clean, they're fun. They just got their first record deal, so this is a chance to come and hear them play
before they blow up,
before we can't afford them anymore. That kind of thing. But they're very their genre is more of, they engage in their audience a lot. Mm-hmm. I just think that it's something that they'll let their children would listen to their music.
See, that's
kind of an Americana fun type.
So you can bring the kids. So that would be good.
Well, we
And-
don't really encourage children,
Yeah,
like
children.
adult children. I mean, I say my kids, but my kids are adults.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Because this is a gala, and we want the parents to come and the business community to come and enjoy it. And it's a way also for the business community to bring their employees and teach them about our organization for, giving back. A lot of companies like
Right.
to have employee engagement and re-engagement to the community. So there's a lot of opportunities there as well. And the gala chairs are working really, really hard to make it a really special event, make it fun, make it engaging and educational. And like we all say, we don't want Family Promise to be the best kept secret in our community any longer.
No, because you feel like, okay, so this section of our community is really in good hands
Yes.
and is being taken care of. And we do need to spread that word because some people, they don't know where to go if they don't know what to do with their children. They don't know, how can they help their kids or how can they make, a difference for them when they don't know about your organization. But now so that's why we need to get this word out.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Well, and we have power families. We don't enable them. So we have a lot of life skill classes. We want to make sure that when they leave, they are stable. Our whole goal is stability, long-term stability, break that poverty cycle, and create that generational change. So it's a big message. And it's a message that takes the whole community. It takes a village to make it all happen. We aren't the magic wand with everything. We have to use our
Right.
community partners that are specialists in different fields that we bring into our organization to help our families. And we're real excited because with our gala chairs and their outreach, it's a whole nother level of audience that they can bring in and their experience. Well, that's real exciting for us.
Oh, well, do you have a need for a lot of volunteers or what? How do you staff an organization like this?
Well, our organization always needs volunteers. We have faith community partners in our actually civic community organizations, individuals. They bring a hot meal every night, Monday through Friday, to our families at 5:30 for fellowship and engagement, a nice home-cooked meal. We provide the food for breakfast and lunch, so that takes a lot of money.
Wow.
Our family shelter in place. We have a static site that's been there for 4 years now. We used to have a rotation model, if you can imagine, for 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
Rotating from church to church every week. And now we have a static site. So we do have volunteers that could come and bring meals. We have openings for front desk receptionists. Life skills. If you have a gift and a talent that you would love to share with our families, we welcome that. So, we just try to plug our volunteers into where their passion is. It could be tutors, it could be mentoring. We also have volunteers that are all coming together to help us with the gala because, as you said, it takes a lot of hands to make things happen.
Right.
We have a wonderful, fabulous silent auction and live auction items, something for everybody, all price ranges and something for everyone. So I wouldn't want people to miss out on those opportunities. I have my eye on a couple of things already.
So okay, let's check the closets in the back. Okay, well, if somebody has ever been to an auction, they're a lot of fun and they're very competitive, and you can get real competitive because you keep going back and checking. Okay, what did that person? Oh, we got $2 more than me. So you have to up your ante, and so I think it makes it fun. I mean, that's fun to me. Every time I would do that, and but the people that were there usually were so much richer than I was. So I go like, can we stop this auction like right now? Because I'm in the winner's seat right now. But they had so many people, so many different backgrounds and people coming in, and so that's what you need. I mean, you need all of that. And then the people that do like to auction and I mean do like to be a part of that. And do you have an auctioneer? Do you have a professional auctioneer, or is it just somebody that says, "Okay, here we go"?
Oh no, we have a professional auctioneer.
Okay.
He knows how to work
I
the
knew
crowd. He knows the crowd. He knows how to work the crowd. He knows what people like. Who likes to hunt? Who likes to golf? Who likes to go on trips? So
he calls them out.
He plays the crowd and works. He's worked with us a long time. Vince Ross is an auctioneer.
That's cool.
And he's been our auctioneer on several of our events and he makes it really fun. And we have fun people in the audience that are the spotters and kind of, they try to incentivize other people to raise the bids type thing. So it turns into a really fun event. We are really excited because 25 years of our mission is really big, and just thinking about the impact that we've had in all those years on transitioning families. And we do have about, I would say, 98% success rate. They find jobs, they end up in stable housing. We have families come back to us and say, I'm tired of struggling, I'm furthering my education. We have people getting nursing degrees, LVNs, bachelor's degrees, some associate degrees, but they're working towards a certification of some sort. So that'll sustain their family.
That is perfect, Marilyn, because it is the trend now is for people to find things that are lasting and jobs and all, and not have to go to college 4 or 5 years and spend a lot of money and get in debt, and that you can go and get certified and be able to find a job quickly and be able to start making your money and work your way up to wherever you want to go. But it's perfect for that, because people, all of a sudden, kids have looked around and go like, I'm not getting a job like I thought I was going to get. And so they turn to go be a plumber or to be an electrician and do things like that they can make good money and get right into working.
Those are great careers. We've had pharmacy techs. We've had people that have been data processing. I have a cute story about one of our families that she was working 2 jobs, and she said, I'm tired of struggling, and he got her certification for medical data processing. And she said, I just want to let you know that now I have letters behind my name, like a doctor. And I thought that was so cute of her, because she worked so hard to get those letters behind her name. And now she's stable, and she can support her 3 children. See, those kind of success stories are so great, because that's what you want to put out there, is that it works. It really does work. And I know that God's blessed y'all, because what you're doing is just amazing. Thank you.
Because you keep a family together, or to help the children. And when they announced that there was like 300 and something thousand children lost in our country, that we don't know where they are and who what's happening to them, but we're trying to find them, and we're trying to make that happen, is most, that just tears at your heartstrings, that horrible stories that a child doesn't know, where's my parents, or where is, I don't know who you are, and all that, and how pitiful that is. So to know that you're there, and with your smiley face and your great eyes, and you try and talk to them and make them feel comfortable. And so what kind of training do the people have that come in and work with you that you look for?
Well, I have a case manager, and we're all trauma-informed. We're a trauma-informed facility, so we all have to have that training.
Oh, yeah.
And so we have a case manager, and we have a community engagement coordinator. She just got her master's. We're so proud of her.
Ooh.
And we have a volunteer coordinator that's part-time, and we just hired a fund development. And so they are all degreed, but they all have a passion. You have to have a passion for the mission. It's not easy.
No.
You see people in trauma and hurting, and to encourage them and give them the resources they need, because every family's case managed holistically, because their needs are different.
Right.
If you have a newborn baby, or you're pregnant, or you have an 18-year-old, the needs are different. The snacks we have to have are different. The hygiene products we have to have are different, all the things. So we make sure that every family has what they need holistically, and then case manage them from where they are when they first come into our program. Some people have had a bachelor's degree. Some need a GED. So let's start where they are and move forward. That takes a lot of support. It takes a lot of community engagement. It takes a village, as we say.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of funding. It takes money, unfortunately, to do all these things, to make sure that these people have what they need, and the family, so they can move forward successfully.
Right.
So that's why we fundraise, and that's why we're having our exciting gala, and this is our biggest fundraiser of the year. And so we're really looking forward to a very successful and fun evening.
Because you do want, you want people to be very generous, and a lot of times it takes an atmosphere, and takes all the coordination that you guys are doing, and bring people together, and they want to be a part of it. Now, do y'all show any kind of video about what goes on and how the organization works?
We do.
Okay.
And we're going to have a video at the gala, and we do have a video, Layla's story, about a family that came in, and the little girl's telling the story in her voice.
Oh.
So that's pretty impactful. And she talks about, Mama lost her job. She's crying. I didn't know what happened. And the kids were scared because they had to pack up their stuff and leave. And then they found Family Promise and how that impacted them until the mother found a job. So it's pretty powerful. And I'm always looking at the little children's eyes that they're kind of put through whatever the parents bring them through. They don't have a choice.
Right.
And so what can we do to make them feel stable? And the minute they come into our building and our static site, they have their own private room and bathroom. And we try to make their bed and a bag match them. If you like sports or you like fairy princess or unicorns, we have their bedding that's what their interests are. So they walk in and immediately feel like, this is my place, I belong, and stability. And so that's a very powerful first impression to come here. I'm safe here.
That is great because you sounds like y'all gone to so much trouble with the little minor details that make such a big difference in a kid's life. Kids come in and they don't know what to expect and what they can do, what they can't do. Are you going to be mad at me? Or and whatever experience they went through at home, and so you calm all that and you make them comfortable, and that's amazing to me. A group of people like you guys, and then y'all study and make sure that you're well versed and what they need, and I just think that's awesome. I mean, it takes a special person to do that, and so you need to feel good about yourself. I know
thank
you do.
I look up a lot. Say, okay, God, what's your plan? Because today's a hard day. But, well, we just want them to have resolution, and make sure that we're doing our part.
Right.
We're partners with the families. We don't enable, we empower.
Right.
We're partners. So we have goals and they have goals, and these are you have 90 days and let's meet your goals so you can move forward in your life with your children's longer term stability.
I imagine a lot of people that you come in contact with, that you are bringing a dignity to them, and because they've been probably called a lot of things, or people look at them different, people look down on them, and that's what they're thinking and feeling, and you guys elevate that, so that's awesome.
And our faith community and our community partners come for dinner every night. I mean, there's no agenda. They just come and love on you and have dinner with you and just fellowship. They don't ask questions. They don't want to know what got you here.
Yeah.
It's just being nice. People that are kind to them.
Non-judgmental.
Well, it makes you feel worthy.
Yeah,
Somebody takes their time to bring them a meal and sit and eat with me, and it gives you a sense of value and worthiness. And that's important because we're all worthy, right? So we want to make sure that our families and their children feel that way. And we work closely with the school districts and with other partners. We outsource trauma counseling. We outsource a lot. Workforce development, educational advancement. We have life skills probably 3 times a month in our building, budget counseling, good tenancy, good relationship building, just all kinds of things that will empower the families and help them with their transition.
And you got life skills, you teach it. Is that what you said?
We outsource life skills.
You outsource it. Okay, they come into your building?
Yes.
Okay, where's your building located?
We don't disclose the address, but it is in Conroe, and it's off of Metcalf in Conroe.
Okay.
And people, of course, we have tight security for a reason.
Sure, of course.
And lots of cameras inside and out, but of course, when people call and we have partners, they know where we are, and but we just don't publish it.
Right. Well, I didn't know if you had a place that people could go, where the public could go find out about you. Probably the internet is probably the best place. Go to the internet, and Richard has put up the all the information that the people need to find out about Family Promise.
And our phone number's there. We can make appointments, make sure we're there so we can sit down
and bring you in privately, yeah?
Well, and it sure give you a tour of the facility, and that way we're giving you the attention that you need to learn about us and show you value of your time as well.
But that's why the gala is so important, because you're in a good atmosphere that you can ask questions. It's not embarrassing anybody and all that. You can talk to all of your people that are on your board and that kind of thing. You have a board that Family Promise has a board of directors, or
we do have a governing board of directors, so they're all my boss, which is wonderful because they all bring their gifts and talents from the professionals in the community, and they all bring their gifts and talents to the table, and we utilize those. And then from that, it grows their sphere of influence and their friends and their volunteers and their connections, so it works out really well.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. I think you are someone that has such a comfortable way about you, and that's how you kind of. If you came in here, like really hard, like, okay, this is what we're going to do, and nobody talk, and everybody be quiet, listen to me, and I'm the one that, you don't come off that way at all. So I think you're perfect for the job.
Well,
I would have
thank you.
hired you. I would have said, okay, you've got the job.
Thank
Because you do exude that. So that's very important. I think, especially in the type of business that you're in, do you ever get so frustrated because you feel like, is this, when is everybody going to learn? Don't do this, don't do that, make better decisions and that kind of thing, unless they have someone guiding them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a big proponent of personal and professional development. And so I've done a lot, and I like to lead that on to others. And it seems like when there's a crisis, if we're calm and we don't get on that level, and we rise above, you lead with love, you lead with comfort, and you don't fight. You just get
Right.
on, you just have that calm about you, and the outcomes are a lot better. We do have people that are challenging sometimes because they're fear. It's afraid to step
Sure.
into the unknown.
Sure.
I'm afraid to look for a job because I don't want to fail, but they need to and they want to. So it just sometimes takes a little bit of encouraging the families. We just want to let them know that they're worthy and they are capable. And we've had people tell us, nobody's told me they've ever believed in me before.
Oh.
And so there's just a lot of that. And we can't just assume we know where people come from and what their
Right.
background is. We just have to start leading them to success from where they are when they come to our program.
Right.
And keep them on track. And that's what the case manager does very well. She keeps them on track. We have an opportunity to save your money while you're there. So when you work, you don't have to spend any money. You can save it all. And we can keep it for you and save it in an account and then give it to you when you leave, or just encourage that. So when they leave, for the 3 months they're here, all the money they earn, they have saved because they've got their shelter, they've got their meals. We give gas cards to get to and from work. We pay child care, or they have NCI for child care. So we make sure all the barriers are gone so they can get a job and work and get stabilized. So removing barriers is huge. And we also, we have to depend on our community partners so we can use their expertise as well. It's not just us telling them what they need to do, but it's other people encouraging them.
Right. And who are some of your partners?
We have outsource our counseling with Love Hills Youth. They're wonderful, and they'll come on site for the families, for the parents, and the children. I tell the parents that your children need to be involved too, and they don't understand that, but the children have been through the situation that got you here. We also have Prevail Counseling, a behavioral health that helps with the psychology testing type things, so they can give medication if we need that. We have several partners that will help. We have Life Skills that are budget counseling, Woodforce, New Beginnings budget counseling. We have Rave Financial comes in and teaches financial wellness. We have Dispute Resolution Center come in and talk about what's a healthy relationship look like. Lone Star Legal Aid, whatever we can find that we think is going to empower the families. We've even had AgriLife Extension come in and talk about nutrition and how to cook a healthy meal on a low budget.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bigger than people really realize. All the different parts of the wheel that we put together to make it all work.
I think the more you start talking about it, you're like, wow, this is big. This is really big because there's so many working parts going on.
Yes.
And so now, at your building, are people? People are residing there. You have families that are residing there. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
We sheltered in churches for 20 years, and we had air mattresses, and they would fix a Sunday school room or space for our families, and then on Sunday they'd move out and go to another church. And they did that all for 20 years. And then COVID hit and churches shut down. And I said, we have to do better.
Oh,
so
no.
got a grant from HUD and through the Montgomery County Community Development. And we got a building. We bought a building. And another grant through the county community development. We renovated the building. And so we have our offices on about a third, maybe a fourth of the building and a conference room. And then we have teaching kit. Well, it's warming kitchen. So we have a kitchen area. We have the individual bedrooms like a hotel. They have their bedroom, closet, and bathroom private. We have laundry facilities, family room area, and a computer lab where they can do online learning, resume building, homework, or those kinds of things. So that's where they stay for 90 days. Some people have graduated early. We call it graduation. But they graduate early, and some people maybe need a few more days because their apartment's not ready, or they need to, get another paycheck under their belt. But they're there 24/7. Well, they check out to go to work and school, etc.
And you assist them in getting a place to stay. I mean, after they graduate from.
We have resources.
You have resources. Okay.
We would love to have a transitional housing program started this year. That's something we're actively seeking. So we do have a place that's maybe reduced rate but safe rent. Reduced rate rent that they could afford, and then make sure they're in a safe area. And we're really working hard on that. That's one of our pillars is stable shelter. So that's a transitional housing program this year is something that's on our strategic plan. And but we help them with resources, and they find an apartment, but we give them the resources that we've already made relationships with. And then we make sure that they can afford the apartment if they pick out one that, well, this is great, but you can't afford it if you're not thinking about your water bill or your light bill or gas to your car or your kids' school supplies or whatever things you may need.
Right.
We do have an after care program. So the first year after they graduate from Family Promise, we do check in. They get adopted for Christmas to save that money, just to keep them stabilized. We have a wonderful partner with Keep Us Fed, and every Thursday they bring food from Whole Foods and some produce from the food bank, and they can come back and shop for food.
Oh, that's great.
So that way it kind of helps with their grocery bill once a week. They can come in and get whatever we get donated, and we share, but we never know what we're going to get. Sometimes it's a lot, it's a bounty, and sometimes it's a little bit, but every little bit helps.
Well, sure.
With the price of groceries.
Course.
So we just kind of think of creative ways to keep them stabilized and to be that partner.
That's amazing. Well, it's got to be. Well, the people that you've invited to the gala, is this a group that's like across Conroe or
everybody's
Willis,
invited?
Woodlands.
This is an open invitation to people in our community and surrounding areas to come and join us for the gala.
Okay, so now they get a ticket, and that money that they get a ticket with is going back to Family Promise. That helps in doing things that you're talking about doing, right?
They get a meal.
And
so they're going to come for a nice meal, and they're going to be able to have an opportunity to have a glass of wine or a beer if they would like with their meal, and then they'll have the live and silent auction and entertainment from Bottom Land Band.
Bottom Land Band.
Bottom Land Band.
I like that. That's well, I got your name right, so I'm not going to even try anything else. But I think that it's so good for you guys to go to the trouble. I mean, I just appreciate y'all so much that you go to the trouble to make this happen for people, and so selfless. Like that's amazing. Y'all do things like that, and I've had to cover a lot of these galas and things like that, and it does make a difference, and it does make a lot of people aware, because I can see them talking to each other like, I had no idea that this is here, and this is so close, and we could be helping. Because a lot of people, I think humans want to help. They do want to help. A lot of times they just don't know how, and they're embarrassed because they don't know how, and it makes them look like weak, and so they just don't try. But when you have a gala like that and they explain everything, and you get the feeling of who you're helping, and that your money's not going to take the people that are on the board somewhere in Cancun, but is that these people are using this money to actually help and keep stabilization for the children who are in dire straits, because a lot of times when there's no home, there's nothing, they have nothing, and they have nothing to back it up with, and so you guys are helping them out. That's wonderful. So
well, thank you, and we're real excited to have a gala chair Brittany and Kristen are doing a great job, and our gala committee is doing a really good job.
Oh, kudos to
helping
them,
us trying to get out the opportunity to get the word out, because they didn't know about Family Promise before, and they're so sweet to step up, and they're doing a fabulous job making an event. It takes a lot off of my plate, which really helps so I can do what I need to be doing at this time of year with our growth. It was kind of daunting last year that we had 66% increase in the families we served, and included in that is shelter diversion, or homeless prevention. So we had a grant at that time that helped pay, if I could pay your rent to keep you from becoming homeless, would you be able to pay it next month? And they said yes. They just had a little glitch in the road in their finances, and so that was really helpful. So we're hoping to get that funding back. But, I never want to close a program, so that's why I'm really excited about the gala. I really want people to come and support our event, but have a fun time doing it. Learn about us and our mission, but have a great time. How long has it been since I haven't been to a dance with a live band in a long time? So, I'm
what
going to
are
dust
the
off.
dances now that
That's
they're
right.
going to be doing?
I'm going to dust off my dancing shoes and and enjoy the evening. I'm excited to be able to go and enjoy the evening because I have gala chairs that have and the gala committee that's working really, really hard, as well as my staff. They have been phenomenal helping get auction items and getting things organized and together. So it's going to be a fun event. We don't want people to miss out.
Yes. I think that's great. And the people that are that surround you and that support you, can you give me just a name so we can say hi to them?
To which?
The names of people that help you, like your staff.
Well, my staff, yes, I have Tiffany Hankerson is our case manager, and Catherine Scheffler is our volunteer coordinator, Whitney Vasquez is our community engagement coordinator, and our new employee, Robin Loophole, is our director of fund development.
Fantastic.
And I don't want it to go without saying that we have wonderful support from our sponsors. Cowboy Kia has been our top sponsor for many years. Apriste Foundation is stepping in again to be a top sponsor. Heritage Waste Solutions is a top sponsor. Genesis Medical is a top sponsor. Our board is buying tables with their companies as sponsors. So we do have about 5 tables left. My goal is to sell out 25 tables for 25 years.
5 tables left, everybody. So
that's right.
Better
do it. You can just click on the link and sign up, and you can get individual tickets, or you can get a friend's table together and split one, or get a sponsorship. And you'll get recognized as a sponsor.
Yeah, but no dancing on the table. That's the only criteria, right?
Probably won't need it to be dancing on the table. We have a pretty big dance floor set up.
Oh, okay, good. But that bottom line band, you just don't know what they're going to induce in people. But no, it's going to be fun, and with a name like that, they've got to be a fun band, and they've got to have. Have you ever heard them?
Just online. I haven't heard of them in person, but our gala chair knows them personally. I think she's known one of the band members since he was 13, and they know them very well personally, Kristen and Brittany both, and so they highly recommend them, and they're real excited to get them, and they actually had time that weekend of our gala available because they're performing, and it's exciting for them to get their first record deal too.
Yeah, once you get your first record deal and you start going, shooting up the charts and stuff, so you're not as available, so it's get them while they're fresh. And
we're excited about that.
Okay, well that's going to be so exciting, and so everybody needs to make sure that you are studying the. Did you? Is it up? It's up there, right? You already put it, the website is up there. Okay, I didn't know what I was looking at. I thought maybe that's what. Is that it? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he's watching. What are you watching? No, I thought that was the website. Anyway, so we've got all the information on your Facebook. Your Facebook page is Family Promise
of Montgomery County.
Can you do MC? Is it Montgomery County? You have to spell out Montgomery County.
Well, Family Promise of Montgomery County is our Facebook page, but our website is of MC because it's so long. But we do have an event set up on Facebook, a gala event, and it has a discussion. And under the discussion tab and on our Facebook page, we are posting the different live and silent auction items so people can get excited about the fun things that we have to offer.
Yeah.
And we try not to be the same old, same old. We want to kind of be a step above and have experiences and things that people really will enjoy and want to have,
Sure.
want to bid on. So,
Oh, sure. Well, if they see it on the Facebook, they can't prepay, they can't start sending in what they want to pay for this, right?
once
This is
they
just-
register and buy a ticket, they'll be able to see the bids.
Oh, they can? Oh,
But we're posting on Facebook and on our event page
Oh,
under the
okay.
discussion in our Facebook what we're having. But when you buy a ticket, you can actually start bidding.
how? Oh, that's so smart of you. Yes. Wow. Oh, that's a great idea. Well, you guys have to go out there because you want to get her sold out. And there's only 5 tables left. And you have dinner and dancing. This is so close to Valentine's Day that you can now say, honey, I've had this planned for a long time. I'm going to take you out dinner and dancing. And the Bottomland Band is going to be there, and it's going to be awesome. And it's at Margaritaville. Imagine that. And they have discounted rooms.
Yes, they have a block of rooms for Family Promise for $149 a night, and they're
Wow.
waiving the $45 resort fee. So just come and have a Valentine weekend.
There ain't no excuse. You got to go. That's right. That's right. Well, that's what we're hoping everybody does, because I think there's like no more important subject matter than the family, and we want to keep the families together and help the children, and it'll help everybody. It helps the community, especially. So you guys get on it and get out there, and tell them Cindy sent you, and Richard, and Marilyn.
We're creating generational change, and that's important
Oh,
to create the generational change for these children that
Sure.
are in the program.
yeah, it really does. It goes so much further than we expect, or that we feel like we can do. But you start something like that, and it somebody will tell somebody, and somebody will tell somebody else, and they'll go like, "We can help them. We've got." And it could be a family member, it could be a distant family member that is in trouble, and you're afraid you don't want to embarrass them or anything like that.
Right.
But you can get them information where they can get help. And,
That's right.
And that's what it's all. That's what it's all about. So, you're just doing a great job, and you should sleep well at night. And
Oh, thank you.
because of all the things that you guys are doing, that's just amazing. So, thank you for being here and being, who you are, and having an amazing organization like Family Promise. So,
Well, I'm so excited to be here. I'm very passionate about sharing our mission far and wide, and really excited about sharing our gala for February 13th, 6:30, Margaritaville. I want people to get their tickets, come and enjoy. I would love to meet you if I haven't met you yet, and come and celebrate with us.
and we need to tell all the churches, you go to your church. When you go to your church, you explain to them what is happening and that this is going on, and y'all need to be a part of it. That'd be awesome. So,
And it is education. It's real important for people to learn about us, to share the mission and the message far and wide, because we are truly making a difference, and the only organization that shelters families with children and keeps them together as they heal and transition into stability.
well, I was in Willis and lived in Willis, and of course we come to Conroe, the big city, and then but I started out in the Woodlands, and then we kept going further and further north, and I loved Conroe, because Conroe seemed like they had policemen on every street. You felt so safe. You felt like they really take care of their own, and so it's great. And I've really enjoyed being in this area, so that I can see how well together everybody is, and so it's so if you're still in New York and you want someplace good to go, you can come to Conroe. But anyway, I appreciate you, and thank you so much for being here. And I'll tell you what, I always end the program. I'm not ending the program, Richard. I'm just saying, I always like to end the program with talking about our police officers, our firemen, our military, and first responders, that how we are so appreciative of them, and just the bravery, and it's still, and as much as crazy as some places have gotten, but not in Conroe. They better not. They better not even think about it, is what I think. Because in Texas, you
Yes.
don't.
And they're great partners with us as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So that's, no, they're great. It's a great place to be. So, and I'm glad that you guys are taking care of this Montgomery County, and the children are safe, and it just makes you feel good to know that you guys are there. So thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn, no, don't tell me. I had that name down and I did it right the first name. Kasmiersky. Kasmiersky? Kasmiersky.
That's right, like the park.
Kasmiersky, is that close enough? Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys, so, go to Facebook, look them up, and go to, and even on, you're going to tell them? Where can they go? You haven't said a word.
It's below in the description. All the links to Family Promise, getting tickets, checking out their Facebook events, see all
It's
the
all-
auction items right there
That's right there.
for the listeners and viewers online.
We've got informed listeners, so they'll be there. Okay, thank you, Richard.
And Cindy
very
doesn't
much.
really know how the internet works, so you just gotta.
Thank you very much.
What's www?
What's that www say? Yeah, I remember when people started saying www, that showed that you weren't with it. You don't say www anymore. So, okay, smarty pants. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much. We do want to thank our first responders. We love you so much, and we respect you. We admire you. Thank you for being who you are and how brave you are. And thank you so much for Chris Wootton, our sponsor. He's a financial advisor for so many people, and he's been working in Conroe for about 20 years, and he is amazing. Now, that's another name you could go to. You could go see. He's great. So thank you, Chris, and thank you for sticking with us. No matter how silly we get, sometimes we get pretty silly. It's okay. Marilyn, thank you so much again, and you are an angel. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and I look forward to seeing everybody at our 25th Family Promise of Montgomery County Gala. Every heart deserves a home, and we believe every child deserves to have a home.
Amen, amen, amen. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Well, I guess Richard will see you, before I will. I'll be back Tuesday. Is that okay, Richard? I can come back Tuesday? Okay, good. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he'll let me back in. Okay, all right, guys. See ya. Love you. And call somebody you love.
Every week, people ask the same two questions. Are they ready to retire? Will their savings last for their lifetimes? Hi, this is Chris Wootton with Wootton Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. We help answer these two questions and many more that people have about their uncertain financial future. We have a simple introductory client experience that allows us to get to know the client and includes a few meetings for the client to kick the tires at no charge. We provide a concise, one-page summary that helps the client get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for them. To learn more about Wootton Financial Group's process of helping their clients to a clearer financial future and to see their contact information, visit Cindy Cochran's show page on irlonestar.com/TCCS. Wootton Financial Group is a proud sponsor of the Cindy Cochran Show. Wootton Financial Group is available by phone at 936-449-5952 or visit them on the web at www.woottonfinancial.com. That's www.woottonfinancial.com.
This program is sponsored by the Wootton Financial Group. It is not the intent of Wootton Financial Group to render or offer personalized investment advice or financial planning advice through this radio program or any related website. Wootton Financial Group's participation in this program is limited to providing general information on financial matters and should not be construed as financial recommendation or investment advice. Investment advisory services are offered through Game Plan Advisors, Inc., a registered investment advisor registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and the state of Texas. Insurance services are offered through Wootton Financial Group, Inc. Game Plan Advisors and Wootton Financial Group, Inc. are affiliated through common ownership, and neither firm is affiliated with The Cindy Cochran Show. No listener should assume that any information presented and or made available on this program serves as the receipt of or a substitute for personalized individual advice from Game Plan Advisors, Wootton Financial Group, or any of their representatives.
Statistics show that 1 out of every 6 Texans struggles with food insecurity and hunger. And many people don't eat enough fruits and vegetables every day. The Better Living for Texans program is here to help you learn how to make healthy menu choices, save money at the grocery store, prepare quick and delicious meals, get more good nutrition in your day, and get more physical activity. Classes are fun, friendly, interactive, and free, and taught in English and Spanish. We are Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, helping Texans make their lives better.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online, irlonestar.com.
Does your company have needs that can be met by an employee who is dependable, hardworking, enthusiastic, motivated, cooperative, respectful, and punctual? Conroe Independent School District Special Education Department can meet your needs by connecting you with potential employees that have been preparing for a lifetime of employment. We have numerous individuals seeking paid and unpaid work experiences. If your company is interested in seeing how we can meet your business needs, call Conroe ISD Special Education Department to find the best employee